So what's up, y'all? As you can see, I'm back in my backyard. Tonight's little episode, I wanted to use my very first tent ever that was given to me. And before I started all of this, about 6 years ago, I had only camped, I think, once. At least I could remember. I was in the Boy Scouts, but I didn't last too long in the Boy Scouts. For some reason, I dropped out of it. But rewind about 6 years ago, and I don't know, I started watching YouTube, and I got a wild hair on my ass. I asked my brother Pete, who was in between jobs at the time, "Hey man, want to float the Tangipahoa River and camp?" And he said, "Yeah." So the fella that hooked me and my wife up gave me this tent, and I wanted to revisit it. It's kind of rough, and it's got some stories to tell, but that's tonight's episode, revisiting my first ever tent. So let's see. It's been a long time since I've opened this. Oh yeah, this is it. Oh yeah, look, it's still got the sand from the river, look. Let's see, so, holy smokes, these tent poles are heavy as hell. Some hardcore tent poles, y'all, heavy as shit. Let's see what else is in the bag. I don't know what that is, maybe for the peak, I guess. I don't know what I did with the tent pegs, but I can run inside and get some. But well, it's this pretty blue, and let me get to putting it up, y'all. Damn, y'all, the shock cords, as you see, ain't got much shock, but he had used this for years before he gave it to me, because I think he at the time he had bought an RV, and this fella's name is Pat, and I thank you, Pat, for hooking me up with my wife and giving me this tent, because never in a million years would our circles have ever met, so to say. You know, we're two totally opposite people, y'all. Ooh man, messing with these sleeves will really make you appreciate like the clips, you know. Now it's like clips, you know, instead of these sleeves. Some of the cheaper tents have it, but at least most of the ones I mess with have it. It's been a long time since I've had sleeve tent. This is kind of a little pain in the ass, but if this is what you got, then this is what you got. Whatever it takes to get you outside, you know. Ooh, it's a little rough looking. But I'm getting there. And also, I got the hot tent stove set up. I'm gonna cook hamburgers and asparagus and potatoes for me and my wife. It's starting to look like something, y'all. I got one more pole to put on. Here she is in all her beauty, y'all. This is what got me into like the camping outdoor lifestyle. Thank you, Pat. And this is what I'm gonna be sleeping in tonight. Let's get the door open. She's rough, but she's still usable. Have mesh, have mesh. Oh, no front door mesh. Ain't that nice? One second, y'all. Need both hands for this. Quite roomy on the inside. Let's see. There's the vent. Cancel that. It does have a front door mesh to get some ventilation, so it ain't just the top, so that's good, y'all. And then I gotta look at the weather, which I don't think we have any rain, to put the top on. I may leave it off just to get a little bit more airflow. I bought this Coghlan fire puck thing, so let's see. Get it back there. Well, I got it going. Let's start this side. I moved it a couple minutes ago because I had this wood in the back of my car. That's a pretty sight, getting a fire going, y'all. And cooking for my old lady. Okay, let's see. Let me get one big thing on there. Actually, this is more than one big thing, but that's kind of how I roll. Some, ow, 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 ow. Some wedges. Alright. So time to put on my handy dandy hobo foil pack. This one's got asparagus, so with butter in it. And this one's got potatoes. Yow! Okay, and let me get one big log on. I don't know if the GoPro can catch it, but with our ears you can hear the butter starting to melt. It ain't how fancy the tent is, it's what gets you outdoors. So now it's time, I'm gonna put my little frying pan on top, but I got the asparagus and the potatoes sitting on the side doing a little bit more cooking, but that's just to keep them warm so when the hamburgers are ready I can get them going. So y'all, I grabbed the wrong Pam. It was Pam with flour in it. Always adventure, y'all. This will be my my first actual thing cooked. How you know when the pan's hot enough? You just throw it in it. All right, let's see. Well, bless you, babe. Bless. Oh, oh. I think it's getting there. So y'all, I'll damn near eat my steak raw, but I don't mess around with hamburger because it's not one pure piece of meat. So I like them cooked just to be safe, and also with wife being pregnant, you don't want her to eat some uncooked beef and have something happen to Lucy and her. You know, so cook them good. Uh-oh. A little chard. A little chard ain't hurt nobody. That'll be mine. Or you all right with a little bit of... About to give Babe her hamburger, toasting the buns. Now that's a meal. What? Toasted baked potatoes, toasted, I don't know what you call that, roasted potatoes, and flame cooked hamburger. Wanna go home? Hopefully, look, let me try a potato, see if it just, oh, nice and soft. Alright, y'all, Michelle gave me a thumbs up. Let me get my first bite of my hamburger. I toasted the bread with a little butter. That's pretty good for something cooked on. This thing really don't use that much wood. I got so much extra wood that I took home from work. The asparagus came out wonderful too, y'all. So my plan for tonight, I'm gonna watch this burn down a little bit. I'm gonna go inside, probably play some Xbox and watch a little football. And then I'm gonna return later on tonight when I'm a little bit more tired and spend the night in my tent, and I'll turn y'all back on then. So is that normal, y'all? I don't assume it is. That thing's red hot. It's putting off a good bit of heat. It'd be good in the winter. But I'm not getting any smoke. And this is all pine, like dunnage, and now I have like, I guess, pine tar coming out of it. Should I not burn pine, y'all? If you know a little bit more about hot stoves, let me know. Because I don't want to mess it up. I want this to last a while. Well, y'all, I just put on my welding gloves and it's still too hot. But what I might have to do is take my torch and heat up each joint and then clean that all. I think this is like pine tar or something. So y'all, it's about 10 o'clock and a quick little story about this tent. So like, I get a wild hair up my ass and I decide to do things without researching it too much. So me and my brother are on the Tangipahoa River. It's springtime. We didn't expect it to get as cold, and all I had was 2 little throw blankets. And it got so cold at night, I had my torch on and then I burnt the hole in the bottom of this tent. It got that damn cold. But this tent's been on the Tangipahoa, I think, once or twice. But I was worried my little mat wouldn't fit in here. But luckily it did, so I don't have to sleep directly on the ground. I ain't done that in a long time and I don't plan on doing it. Good night, y'all. I'm rolling up in my sleeping bag, my down sleeping bag, Aegis Max. There's something about it, y'all. Like, rolling into a sleeping bag versus my little cotton liner. I don't know. This is camping to me. I like having it a little bit chilly. I still have a fan to keep the air going in here because it's kind of smelly from being set up for so many years. But yeah, I'm just relaxing in the backyard Sunday night. It looks like the Bucks lost and work tomorrow, so I'll see y'all in the morning. Over and out. So y'all, quick little rundown how my night went. I got a pretty good sleep. It got chilly. I'm glad I had my sleeping bag and not my liner. Surprisingly, for a single wall tent, there's not a whole lot of condensation, but yeah, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. And this thing was pretty good. Maybe I'll have to do another adventure in it. Chilly, y'all.